here doing a video inspection of the sewer line at 607 East 23. It's 23rd. We pushed out to the city line. We're right in the Y. We went from a basement clean out. As you can see, we pushed out 102 feet. There's a little bit of leftover debris from cleaning the line, which we just did prior to running the camera down. Well, that should be a 6-inch pipe. We can see roots in the joint. That's what we're going to see a lot of in these tile pipe. That's not unusual. I got a smudge on my lens that I just, the whole reason I was doing this is to keep that pipe. There we go. That did it anyways. Again, that's after running almost a 4-inch cutter through here. You can see it leaves some roots in the 6-inch, which I haven't verified that it's 6-inch yet. I'm waiting to see the connection that tells me that. Pretty sure, given our angle, it's 6-inch. You need to get a 6-inch cutter in there to clean that out all the way if that is. Thinking right here, pretty close, we should see a change in the pipe. Right there. So that little jump we just made, I think that's 4 to 6-inch transition right there. So we should be in a 4-inch pipe now. There's a little ball of leftovers. Didn't tear that one all the way out, which is really wild because that was really reamed on it pretty good. That's why I pulled back against though. I don't know if that's on the other side, but there's our transition right there. Okay, so this is 4-inch. I thought that root mass was in the 4-inch, but this is 4-inch. So from here back, we're going to be nice and cleaned out. The problem is, when you drop down into here, you can get a condition we refer to as a root flap, and here we have a fine example of it. This pipe's a little bit flat, but I think our roots are holding back a little bit of the water. So what happens is the cutter rolls through this thing because it's not scraping the edge of the pipe, and it will actually just bump the roots out of the way, just like my camera just did there, and it won't shear them off, which is exactly what I just did. So the only way to remedy that is to get a clean out where you can run a 6-inch cutter down, and the one I ran from, I don't think we can do that. So that's what the only other thing you can hope for is that the roots will wrap up on the pipe, on the cutter, and tear loose. But this is 4-inch right here. We can get a 6-inch cutter through this size pipe, but it has to be a pretty straight shot. So my suspicion is we're not going to see any more roots here. That transit, there's a pipe coming in right there. Something else is tying in right there. I don't know, some old other house was right here on this lot, or they planned for one. Right side, 4-inch line coming in. That's why that goes to 6 right there. So 45 feet out is where it goes from 4 to 6, and then it's the rest of the way is 6-inch out. I'm betting this one's going to be nice and spotless because my cutter was spread out wide enough to clear this out good. I'm not going to see anything in this one. The pipe looks good though. Just got to be aware that it might need cleaned out. There's some leftover roots. This has got to be back inside the house or it just changed color, so I'm betting this is cast iron right here that I scraped off really, really well. And that's the 4-inch cast iron right there. And there's going to be, it's bouncing around pretty good. That's where they attached the garage into the house. It's in the basement. We can see they broke up the floor about 5-6 feet to the west of us. That's the original cast iron again. And then we're going to come up out of this clean out right here. And there's our clean out. Can't see very well because I smeared my lens pretty good. There's a clean out on the stack. We're about halfway between the east and the west corner of the basement. There's a door just to my east, right there. Here we go. That's all the insulation on it. That's why you can't tell Sarah. Anyways, we got the furnace right here too. So this is the north end of the basement. Anyways, that concludes our video.